reading. See what's going on with money. We're going to see what's going on with love and whatever else just pops up. This is going to be a quick video. I am going to answer your questions for a lightning round. You'll have 15 minutes, and it will be $15 a question. So you get one card in the bottom of the deck. You can get more than one. A lot of people get two, but it's up to you. You can do even 20 if you want, just as many cards as you want on the table. All right, but let's go ahead and get into the general reading first and just see what the Divine Feminine needs to know. All right, Divine Feminine, what is on your mind right now? Let's see, what's on your mind? All right. And what are you feeling right now emotionally in regards to just life in general? Hey, Angie. Hi, Muse Me. Hi, Moon. Okay. So mind, life in general. And let's go ahead and get a look at you and your person, your lover. Spirit, what do you see coming up for the Divine Feminine and their lover? What do you see? Okay. So bottom of the deck, the overall underall energy is, I think the Divine Feminine's just healing right now. Do you guys feel like you just have a moment where you just need to recover, recoup, regroup, get yourself in order? Just take some time, you know, just, it's been a lot. Probably you've been down a rough road, a big journey. You're like, I don't know about tomorrow, but today I just want to chill out. Four of Swords. I don't want to have a lot going on in my mind. I need to rest my mind, rest my body, eat healthy, get nourished, regenerate for the week. You know, I just kind of feel like that's where you're at. Even though Sunday for me is the beginning of the week, not the end, it kind of, guess, just depends on your personal preference. And it really doesn't matter one way or the other, right? It's just what your body needs. It needs a day, right? And you're just like, I need a day. And I'm going to take this time and see what it does for me. See what I can do this beautiful Sunday. For some of you guys, maybe it's Monday, but there you go. Maddie Gray, Stephanie, I have not caught you live in a few years. Dang, girl. This must be for me today. Thank you for your time and energy. Well, thank you, Maddie. I'm so glad you're back. I love to see people that have been here before, and it's been years. I'm so glad. I hope it is for you. All right, so let's take a look at the mental. Mentally, you have the angel of justice, the angel of integrity. I think you just want to do the right thing. You just want to be a righteous, just, fair-minded person. You have a very Libra mind. It could be that you have a Libra moon. It doesn't matter if you don't, though. It just means that that's where your mind is at right now. You just want to focus on balance and righteousness, good morals. Then you have the Knight of Wands. I feel like something recently happened really quick, and it kind of took you by surprise. It was kind of a shock. This could be anything. It could be something to do with you financially. It could be something to do in a relationship or family, but whatever it was, you're just like, wow, this caught me off guard. I better consult with my mind here and do the right, fair thing. So you're kind of looking back and wanting to balance things out. I think the main word here, though, integrity. That means a lot to you. You want to be a good person, and I think you're doing a lot of inner work to be a better person. You might be doing some self-help classes. You might be doing some coaching. We do have the healing card here. You might be getting a counseling session somewhere or getting therapy, whatever. But you're just like, I'm doing the work. I want to be a person of high integrity. And you're really thinking about who you don't want to be like and who you do want to be like. That's maybe looking at some of your mentors. What are you feeling emotionally today? We have the Two of Pentacles juggling, and we have 10 of Swords endings. You're back and forth with ending a relationship. This could be family, friends, this could be lovers, whatever. Maybe it's everything, but you're really kind of on the fence, and you're like, should I end it? Should I not? Should I say something? Should I not? But, either way, you're just like, I want to create boundaries. I want to have a line drawn. But then you might go back on that word and go, I don't know. Maybe I can endure it a little bit more. The message today is you should not endure it anymore. If there's an ending coming into your life, whatever that is, let it happen. Work with it. Work with the universe. They're trying to give you something better. I do believe that. Justice is here. Let me tell you, whatever was unfairly done to you, it will come to the light. The universe, God's source, creator, sees all things and sees into the hearts of people. The people that wronged you, the people that love you, the people that smile in your face or talk behind your back, the people that try to manipulate. Spirit source, creator, father, mother sees all of it. And karma says we're not going to let them get away with wrongdoing. We will take swift action to bring justice. There's the law of attraction, but there's also the law of karma. And justice comes up because, something needs to be dealt with, and you know it. And it could be someone, could be a Libra needs to be dealt with. Let's clarify that energy for you. So we have the Hermit, clarifying it. Also 9 of Swords. So look at that. We have 9, 99 problems, and there's the Knight of Wands in reverse, and you have the Knight of Wands there. Interesting. There is a Saggy, Libra, Virgo involved somewhere. I think you are definitely overwhelmed with frustration. There's a lot of fear. And you're kind of holding back your emotions in the moment. Just trying to keep it together, trying not to lose it. And you have to look to yourself for the answers. I do get this singleness, this I'm by myself out here. There's a problem. There's an issue. And you know who's going to solve it? It's going to be me. I got to solve it. And so you're going inside yourself to find all that strength that is buried deep down. You have a Knight of Wands in there ready to come out and take action and attack the problem that you are facing. If you're facing a legal problem, the answer's within. Pray, meditate, manifest. If the problem is with a person, pull back from them. That's the advice. Pull away from the person you have a problem with. They're only making you think more negatively, and they're only hurting you. You need to pull back your energy from this person if it's a person that you have an issue with. If it's a financial worry, it's a financial situation, or a legal situation, something with, government or law or legalities, the answer here is pull back. Pull back, seek within. You're probably thinking it's a lot worse than it really is. You're going to get the help that you need to create balance. It's coming. Within a matter of 9 days, maybe a week, you're going to have some answers about how to solve your problems. Okay? All right, let's clarify your emotions here. You might also have a Virgo or Libra on your mind. Maybe even a Sag on your mind. Okay, let's see what's going on in your feelings. Thank you, Angie. Bye for now. Aw, thank you so much for stopping in. Your feelings are There, Knight of Wands again. Okay. And another Four of Swords. Isn't that cool? Wow, you guys are getting so many things here. Virgo energy again, even with a little Libra. You got the Six of Pence. What are you feeling? God, this Knight of Wands is really like all about you. And this Four of Swords. You feel like you want to heal and have peace. You feel like there's something important coming to you. You might also feel sick. There could be an illness, needing to take time out, replenish, and heal and get better. Maybe relaxation is needed, but you feel like you have to take action. There's too much pain. Like God, I do get a sense of being overwhelmed. I would like to see Ten of Wands in here to verify that, but nonetheless, the Ten of Swords is good enough. I'm just going to keep it honest with you. And I'm just going to inform you as your reader. You are dealing with way too much pain to tackle what you want to tackle. You have a lot you want to rush and take action on, but what you really need is to pull back in and re-energize. Maybe you're going to have a very full week, but there's just too much on the line. I'm sorry, but your feelings are definitely, I have too much to do, not enough time to sit back and rest. That's impossible. You also feel like you need a raise in money or a raise in salary. So you guys might be feeling like the pressure to get money right now, and you just don't have time. You have to get things done. You have to conquer things. So you're feeling rushed. You also are getting some silent treatment from either a Virgo, a Sag, or a Libra. You're getting the silent treatment. They're not talking to you. And you're wondering why, and maybe you do know why, but you're stressed out nonetheless. And I want you to know they're going to keep coming at you. They're not going to run away. This isn't the end of it. You are going to have conversation with this person. Thank you, Angie. Oh, you love my readings even when they don't resonate? Oh, thank you, Angie. All right, so they're going to keep coming at you. They're going to keep talking to you. So if you are taking a mental break or just a quiet time and you guys are just not talking at the moment, it doesn't mean it's the end of everything. It just means it's a break. It's some time out, honestly. Let's go ahead and take a look at your relationship, though. Oh, no, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. What is this? It says here departure, but in reverse. Interesting. Then the Five of Swords, loss. I'm sorry. I feel like I just need to turn that up right. Eight of Cups, loss. The one message with it in reverse is, I don't want to let it go. Okay, so we know you don't want to let it go, but it is being let go. Eight of Cups. The Five of Swords is a fight. It's drama. It's problems. You're fighting not to lose this relationship. Maybe they're fighting not to lose you. It could be either way. Please don't go. But I definitely feel it's going to happen. Like it's inevitable. I know there's some avoidance in all of this, some reluctance, but it's in the cards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, how long are we going to avoid this? With the Eight of Cups, it's time to make a change. Scorpio vibes, right? Death, transformation. Change doesn't always feel comfortable, and it's probably really scary for some, but it's often necessary and inevitable. You may feel called to leave a current relationship. You may feel like it's time to say goodbye. You may feel it's sad to say goodbye, but it's important for your own personal growth. You know, it did pop up in reverse, so let's not leave that little message out. When reversed, the Eight of Cups shows that you might be too afraid to move on. Yep, creating some blockages that maybe are going to keep you stuck. It can also indicate that someone else is trying to come back into your life who is not ready to release you because they can't move forwards. But that's not your problem, that's theirs. I want you to fill in the blank and see who is the one having the struggle about letting it go. Maybe it's both of you. Let's clarify this energy for y'all. Five of Cups, Five of Swords. Money losses, all is not lost. If you look behind you, you may have something left to salvage. You're getting ready to leave someone that you love. This is an intimate relationship. If you're having a squabble with a friend or family member, this isn't it. This is a lover situation. If you're watching and you don't have a lover at all, and you feel like you're in a fight with your best friend or your sister or your mom or something, then I feel like go ahead and take it if that's what really resonates with you. But I did anchor that card reading for love. But I mean, hey, you love your family too, right? Just wanted to put that out there. So anyways, clarifying this is Five of Cups. There is something here left. But then we've got the Ten of Swords. Death or an ending of a situation or relationship. So now you've got the Ten of Swords twice. The Magician wanted to pop out for a bonus, I guess. They're trying to manifest you. Ace of Wands. Their word is their wand. I feel like someone doesn't want to let you go and they're trying to manifest you. But if, you know, you're like, Steph, it's the other way around. I want to manifest him. I want to manifest her. I'm not ready to let them go. I know we've had it rough, but there's still something left here to salvage. If that's you, then please take it. But, you know, I'm not completely stuck on any of those messages. I'm flexible with it, you know. Anyways, this Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, it's like, God, it's time to heal because it's over. You're trying to accept, well, let's just say someone's trying to accept it's over. And the other person's just not ready. They're really praying to God for a new beginning and a fresh new start. I feel like you guys are in a rock and a hard place, and that might be why you want to take some time out. And to be honest with the Four of Swords, I kind of get the feeling you're not sure about anything. What you feel like doing is cutting it off, but you're on the fence. What you know you should do, you're not sure. You just see it as gloom and doom. There's too much. It's in your eyes, the reality just doesn't match the desires anymore. And you're just trying to seek out with integrity the actual truth between you guys. And you're going to take action on whatever your mind tells you to do, honestly, because you really want to be rational. And I see that with a lot of the swords here today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, basically. Yeah, you definitely just want to be rational. You're tired of being in fantasy. What does the universe want to say right now about your situation that seems daunting? All right. Universe, can we clarify what you want to say here for the Divine Feminine? Holding on to resentment is like taking a in your own heart. Let's just say holding coal in your own hand, expecting the other person to get burned. The biggest message here is don't hang on to resentment. It makes the whole world feel dark. It makes the whole world feel ugly. You might be stuck in a negative train of thought, honestly. This is in your mental space. Sleepless nights, overthinking, playing negative things in your head on repeat over and over and over. You might be hearing something somebody said negatively about you over and over and over. You might be telling your own self negative things over and over and over. This is why I think you're pulling that Four of Swords. Blooming Rose, you're nailing it. He's texting right now, but I can't go there. Aww. Aww. Oh, that's crazy. So I do think that you're trying to get balance in your head. You're like, I don't want to do this. I want to think clearly. I want to be rational. I want to be a good person. I want to have justice. I want to take a new beginning elsewhere. Knight of Wands. I really desire the newness of life. I desire something different than what I've previously been having. I don't want that. Look, bottom of the deck, it caught my eye. I saw the word integrity. And this card right here says the word integrity. So let's read it. Integrity is the new black. So you really just want to be a person of integrity. It says here, integrity means having your actions match your values. Most of the time, integrity takes a lot of not doing stuff, not smacking people, not yelling at people, not talking shit, not messing up, not lying, not stealing, not littering, not being rude, not being insensitive, not being irrational, not reacting and overreacting. When the temptation is strong to do a bad thing or behave in a negative, bad way, sometimes it helps to write down the good thing and put it in your back pocket. It's hard to justify going off on someone when you have a card of compassion in your back pocket. I like that. So you're tempted to go off on someone. You're tempted, right? And you're just like, woosah, I need to get a control of myself. You're finally getting a grip of reality, and you're finally getting a grip of your mouth and your words and your thoughts. Spirit, what is the outcome for the Divine Feminine? Let's pull 3 cards. What is the outcome, please, for the Divine Feminine? Show me the outcome of the situation, please. Okay, outcome of the situation. Bottom of the deck is the ship. This really stands up for the 3 of Wands. And it's about your ships will come in, but it's also about travel and movement. You might end up moving or moving someone or dealing with some kind of a move. You might just be moving forward. Notate the 10 of Spades, 10 of Swords again. There's definitely an ending of a painful situation, and we are going to move on from it. So you are going to get over whatever's been stifling you right now and just causing a lot of pain and suffering. Wow, you have the Sun card coming up for your future. Followed by the Tower. And followed by the masks we wear. There might be some companionship with someone around the age of 31, 19, and 40. I see some kind of a collaboration like 3 of Pentacles with people of those ages. And that might help a situation, or those people are going to be very, very helpful. Whoever needs to hear that message. There is more to the story than meets the eye, because there's something behind the mask. Things are not always like they appear. It's not what it seems. Justice and this card are here. There's something legal that's going to be revealed Yes, there is something legal to be revealed in the near future. How is this legal situation going to make you feel? Show me the feelings of the legal situation. No, I want to use my True Love bubbles. All right, these are available on my website, and these are free with your ultimate membership. Or my message cards are free. You could pick one. So if you are an ultimate member, you can get a free deck of cards, free classes, half off on coaching and emergency reads, plus 4 free readings a month, and 3 free lightning round questions, and 3 free questions in invite-only private lives. Let's see what's going on. Forgiveness is how you're going to feel. Interesting. Dreams. Moving on. Okay. Whew. Dreams, forgiveness, and moving on. We're able to leave a situation behind. This legal situation that comes up, I think, is going to make you feel at peace. It's going to give you hope. With the Dreams card, I feel like it's the Star card. So I think you're going to have hope. Aquarius energy. And it's going to help you to move on from a situation. So I think it's good news when it comes to something legally. Also, people's masks are falling off. Revelations, truths are going to be shown legally or in some form of justice. Perhaps it's just karmic justice. But people are going to see someone's true colors. Let's read that together. The mask says, look deep into your soul, very much like the hermit. Look deep into your soul. For whose amusement do you play your part? I balance the contradictions and encompass the opposites. I protect your emotions or I hide them. When I land to your right, which it is, I bring joy. All right, but if your presence is on the left, it's melancholy. Okay, well, it's not on the left, it's on the right. So we're bringing joy with the mask. I can be the face to suit any occasion. All parts I can play. The truth or disguise, I am your creation, which is right there on the Magician. So I can play whatever part you want to play. You want me to read a script? You want me to read a line? You want me to be a monkey? I'll do whatever you want to get whatever I need. So we do have someone willing in the outcome in the future to do whatever it is needed to create forgiveness and success. Like, let's just do whatever it takes to move on from this Ten of Swords. All right. I do feel with this card, it's doing whatever it takes to leave a situation behind. It is. I do. I feel like it's like a Six of Swords. Let's see what the 19 Tower has to say. I told you it's about legalities, remember? Okay, so this is corporations, organizations, governments, whatever. Could even be dealing with taxes right now, whatever. I describe your ambitions as well as your expectations. And let's not forget your higher education. Unlike the tower in tarot, the Lenormand tower is symbolic of a structure that offers security. In the game of hope, it is a watchtower, and it's built high on the ground for surveillance. In current times, it may relate to border control or passage to a city. As such, they have multiple meanings ranging from authority even to education and places of power or legal dealings. The tower is the seat of power, and it often means bureaucracy. When combined with the letter, oh, well, we're not doing that with the letter. All right. In some books, it can be symbolic of a place of isolation. And thinking such as a hermitage. When it carries occult meanings and the remote tower in the revere, it also has this connotation. It's sometimes within oneself that the watch needs turning. Sorry about that. So sometimes within oneself, the watch needs turning. All right, so I do, again, here we are, going within, changing things on the inside. I also feel you're taking care of some legal matters. I think that's going to be an important part to play. I feel like you need to take care of and attend to some legal matters. And you're going to be doing it next week. I definitely feel a week. All right, so that's there. That's on the table. That's what's upcoming for the feminine. Finally, you're going to have some closure to whatever it is you need to attend to. You might be signing some documents with the Ace of Wands. It's also just taking action on important legal matters and doing what you need to do to get things done. I also think you're going to have closure to an argument, something that's been ongoing. Remember, we're on the fence, Two of Pentacles. I don't know if I want you or not. I don't, the whole I don't know thing, right? I do think you're going to have peace and you guys are going to get over a fight or over an argument with someone. I also feel like your dreams are going to be very revealing about your hermitage, your soul-searching journey. Anyways, let's see what the sun says. That's the beginning. Number 31. It might be a surprise. Yep, the sun is, I'm a success. Hear me roar. I control your ego, your charisma, and your confidence. I give you a boost of energy, and I definitely make you smile. I bring victory into your life. I'm also victory and glory. But be careful not to get too cocky, or you will be burned by arrogance, like Icarus. The solar face of the moon, the solar face as the moon that follows carries the essential nature of this card. It is a blessing, it's a success, and it also means big luck. In this card, we also see a scroll of time. The sun marks the passing of hours, and the shadow follows upon the number 6. So this number 6 might be an imperative number for you also. Anyways, this sun card in your reading shines light on everything, and it grows whatever needs to be grown here in your reading. This card, the cards around the card in a reading will tell you what is aspected, and it bodes well at the end of the line for cards too. The light that shines from the sun is energizing and revitalizing. It can also signify stepping out into the light and taking a new direction. I just feel like that song, here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo, here comes the light. Okay, I'm not a singer, but you know the song, right? You should go play that song. Here comes the sun, here comes the light. Justice is here, my friends. The ending of a very painful argument, fight, disappointment, or just terrible financial situation. Over. It really is. We're having a death and an ending to a painful situation. Justice is in your favor, to be honest. If you're the Divine Feminine watching, this is the Justice card. We've pretty much gotten it twice. The cards are in your favor. Something is going to go your way. And someone is going to have to put on that mask and do whatever they need to do to create harmony, number 6, and balance between the both of you. So this is a win and this is a victory. Your ships will come in. You are going to get what it is you're seeking and maybe even more. I also definitely foresee a travel. 3 months is what I'm hearing with this card, ironically. 90 days. There's going to be a travel near water, to water, or involving water. Perhaps it's hot springs, perhaps it's a pool, perhaps it's the ocean or a lake, but your physical body needs to see water. So I think you are going to be traveling to or near. Maybe it's a creek, but there's going to be a little getaway. It's going to be very, very healing. And the Four Swords, I do want to dive into that with an oracle and end your reading there. I just want to see the healing that is coming from the Ten of Swords. I think that's why you have the 4. Okay, so you're getting stable and balanced now after this difficult end. And please, Spirit, show me the healing. Can we just see what this is bringing my feminines? Holy Spirit, guide and direct me with these cards. You guys use it with your mind too. Let's try to pick this. What needs to be healed? 4 swords for the femme. Oh, I feel like I need to come back. Okay, it's in here. I feel strong feelings about this card. Okay. And this one should be the bottom. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have number 44. And this is Bava Tarini. She's beautiful. Look at all those red flowers. She looks strong and empowered, you know, with the red. She's got obviously groups of hands here, sets of hands. I feel like you have a lot to do, so little time. You almost need 2 of you to get things done. And so there is a sense of overwhelmingness. The fire energy behind her really spits out that Sag we were feeling. And it's about goals, direction, and how do you say, like finishing what you say you're going to do. So I feel like she's determined to do it. I don't know. There's some kind of completion and finishing. I like that. And let's see the other card that's coming out for your healing. And we have Guna Tantrika. All right. And this is about things falling away. I will give you a piece of both just to kind of give you an idea. This again is what the 4 of Swords is bringing to you. And my friends, on this beautiful Sunday, the healing that is happening. Yes, 15 minutes to ask your questions, guys. Markers posted it. From right now, while I'm reading these oracles, you've got 15 minutes to post. If you want a question today, maybe you want to see what's in your future, what lies ahead for you. It's just $15 a question, Cash App or my donation on my website. I'm happy to answer you here within the next few minutes of this reading. So if you'd like one, please go ahead. Order one, order 2 if you like. 2 is popular. A lot of people like an oracle and a tarot, so it's just kind of up to you. But it's the lightning round, and it only lasts for 15 minutes. So you get this quick 15-minute, chance to ask your questions. Anyways, okay, back to the card. So the oracle says, number 5, challenge and change, Guna Tantrika. The Divine Mother manifests the cure for when we feel overwhelmed. Oh my God, that's so crazy, right? We just said that. Or confused, which is the 2 of Pentacles back and forth on the fence. Whenever you feel like you're falling apart or you're locked into something you can't possibly climb out of, even when we may not be sure what is needed to bring ourselves back into balance, she holds the answers. Tune into your heart, and there you will find her sacred prescription. Trust your inner guidance with that Hermit card. Get a sense of what to do and what not to do. Trust that a better order in your life is being established. This card is actually very peaceful, and it really talks about just plain and simple detachment. The 4 of Swords is giving you some piece of contentment in the moment. It's an energy about you taking the action of relaxation and stepping back because of your constant hustle. And you need this break so you can deal with your sacred manifestation. Meditation may be on your list of things to do today, or creating a meditative place, a place of peace, focus, and release. I encourage you to get an iron bowl or a ceramic bowl, something that you can burn things in near a window, obviously, but in your home. And I want you to like use this sacred place to write down the things that stress you the F out. It could be a person, it could be anything, financials, other problems. It could be a past pain. But I want you to just write that down and burn that mother lover. Then I want you to, in your sacred place, have moon water or sacred water there so you can write down on a glass your actual reality and drink it, absorb it into your body. It's ironic that the water has memories. I posted a short. I hope you guys watch it. It's about water and how it responds to music, songs, words. I know water looks differently based on response. I've done an apple experiment where you put an apple in water and you write on the glass positive, good, loving things. And then on another glass with an apple, you write a bunch of negative, hateful things. The apple rots very fast in the water with negativity. The apple stays crisp and clean for a very long time with the water of positivity. So there is science proven that water changes basically your DNA. It changes your insides, and let's just go ahead and call it vibration. Okay? So having water is a big deal. And if it's moon water, filtered water, good water, water that's under an organite of some kind, I think it would really help you with your manifestation when you're burning away things that are very painful or problems you just no longer want to exist in your life. Fire and water is the temperance card. He usually represents a cup of fire and a cup of water. And temperance is very healing with both of those things. Fire is destructive, and so is water. But water is very healing as well. So I hope you guys take the time with this card to know that this healing remedy may involve fire and water. And I want you guys to play with that this Sunday, today, and just try to do some of those releasing things that you do best. I'm sure. This is going to have a far-reaching impact. When you need to slow down and heal and ground yourself and regroup, Kali is the heaviness that allows your energy to settle. This is the temporary inertia that stills momentum and allows for deep restoration and renewal. I just got massive goosebumps because that's what you're going through. Deep restoration. And maybe I moved a little bit too quickly on in your reading, but can I please emphasize the impact of the Ten of Swords? It drains you completely and it literally hurts you mentally, physically, and emotionally. This is a very painful reality. And you may be a very strong person that you're like steel. You can take so much pain and you're fine. You know what I mean? You're okay. You're just strength. And there you are, enduring. But Spirit says, I'm not asking you to just sit there and continue to endure mental abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, rejection, silence, being lashed out on. Spirit's like, I don't want you to just sit there and endure it. I need you to recover from it because you might be acting from a place of trauma. And that's very true. Nine of Swords. Okay. Very much you could be acting from a place of trauma where you're just not realizing how much pain you just dealt with. You don't realize, because you're so strong, the amount of problems that are on your shoulders, the amount of betrayal and backstabbing and hardships that you're suffering and enduring. You're so strong. We're very proud of you. You're a very big, strong person in the inside. But You know, the universe is here to say, Divine Feminine, as strong as you are and as brilliant as you are. And look at you, Two of Pentacles, just enduring. I need you to walk away emotionally here, Eight of Cups. The universe is really asking you to stop playing a role that you hate. Stop wearing a mask of people pleasing. Stop trying to be that person for everyone that needs you, and do a little healing. We're not asking for much here. It's one day, perhaps 1 week at the most, a day or a week of pulling back and just being quiet, resting your voice, being more inward, staying at home more, just isolating, not being out there. So I know that's not completely optional for all of you. You have jobs or you have matters to attend to, and I do see legal matters to attend to. But once those matters are dealt with for an hour, 2 hours, however long it needs, come back to your safe place, to your altar, to your meditative spot, and really do that burn and really do that replenish. I don't know, that's what I'm hearing, burn and replenish, because you're going to need it, or you just need it right now. Anyways, that's that card. Let's go ahead and see what your soul needs with this one. The number 44 may be prominent for you there. Okay. Oh, it's almost at the end of the book. Are these tarot cards? These ones are oracles. Oh, XO, how much per question? It's $15. And you get one card plus the bottom of the deck, so you buy one, get one free, basically. And you can use tarot. You can use oracles, whatever you like. What is an oracle? An oracle message is a divine message from the universe. It's coming out of a book. These cards each have a big written message with them. All the oracles of oracle decks have a big written message. And it just represents that message from the universe that they really want to communicate to you. Maybe it's the message that you're not understanding with all the number synchronicities you're seeing. Songs, music, feathers, all these spiritual messages. And you're like, what does it mean? What is the universe trying to tell me? And so I believe oracles come in and bring you that message. Yes, these are all in general. In a minute, I'm going to do personal. So if you have a personal question, you can ask it for $15 and I'll pull you an oracle. Or you can do a tarot and an oracle. Okay? But yes, I do have that available if you want a personal. This one is for the collective group. All right, so let's go ahead and see this 44. Literally almost the end. Wow. Second to last. So this is the Tantric priestess right here. This is what we're reading. You didn't realize you charge for personal questions? I give 6 free questions on Saturdays, every Saturday. And I do a free tarot and a free collective reading with oracles for whoever watches the video. So it's all free. And if anybody wants something direct and personal, whoever's watching is welcome to have one, to purchase one. All right, so with the 44, the Tantric priestess of karmic release, she manifests the capacity to integrate your high divine feminine energy into even the most difficult, stubborn patterns that have been almost impossible to break. Anything that has been resisting you, resisting your healing, this card says, I'm here to give you the capacity, the opportunity to give you more power if you will take it. So you will be empowered to deal with even the most difficult, stubborn areas of your life. Whether that's stubborn fat, a stubborn man or a stubborn woman, a stubborn financial situation, a stubborn family argument. She's here to say, I'm going to give you the ability to tear down and handle and get victory over that difficult problem. Okay? So when momentum is building, you can feel it like a wave ready to crash. And you don't know how to stop fueling the fire. You know that fight is coming. You know that argument's coming. You know that financial issue's going to hit. You know everything's going to come to the surface. You know you got to deal with it, right? When you've got to deal with something like that, when you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage that is going to be caused, then this card appears. Her presence indicates that this is a very good time for spiritual work and healing practices. She definitely will support whatever spiritual endeavor you want to take and help you grow from it at this time. No matter how wild your desire may seem, or no matter how terrible the storm of your life looks, she will make sure that that storm will be gentled and you will emerge unharmed. This is like, oh my God, I have so much financial issues. I just wish I could be rich. I wish I could win the lottery, something like that. She's not here to fulfill wishes, but she is here to kind of like, I won't give you more than you need, but I will give you what you need. I will not prevent the fight from coming, but I will give you the tools and the skills needed to get through it unharmed. It's like I cannot prevent the war. It's going to happen. But I can make sure that I give you shelter and perseverance, that you will make it through the war. You see, she's not here to stop what's coming. She's just here to make sure you get out and that you get your needs met, that it will be handled. Anyways, this Tantric priestess of karmic release and spiritual blessing is here. She liberates devotees from karmic struggles, especially those who keep repeating the same patterns with different players. Her presence in a reading implies the Divine Mother's blessing. Sometimes this jolt, this disruption, this freaking tower, is such a shock that it feels completely unbearable. And it's harmful, right? But once we allow the workings of the tower and the disruption to realign your affairs, you will come to recognize that you're grateful for what has taken place. We will see it as a saving grace rather than something that we had to endure. The Oracle card predicts the ceasing of restrictive or negative influences. I like that part the best. She predicts ceasing, stopping any restrictive or negative influence. So it's like, I'm going to smooth out what's happening. I can't prevent you from falling and scraping your knee, but I'll make sure you don't need stitches. Like, it's just going to be a little scrape. So this is a great card to say the fall, the hit, the tower, the issue is not going to be as painful as it could have been. So honestly, she's here to soften the blow. And she really wants to help you with your spiritual practice. All right, well, my friends, oh, look, 55 minutes, and we're ready to end that. I hope this message was worthy for you, Divine Feminine. Now, for whoever has questions, please let me know. And if not, I'll just tune out until we get back on later today. All right, who has questions? Thank you guys for watching. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so you guys just keep swimming. It's not as bad as it seems. Finally, an ending to what's been so painful. I love it. I think you guys are going to get justice is on your side. You are going to get justice is what I mean. Okay, Stephanie Fox donated 60. Okay. Let's see, Fox. What questions do you have, honey? Hi, Allie. Thank you so much for that super chat. Oh, 10, 16 VO. How many years have I been doing the cards? Oh, let's see. I've been doing them professionally about 6 years. And I've been doing the cards, gosh, like for myself. Geez. Wow, my kids are already 19, so yeah, about 19 years. So 19 years doing the cards, but 6 years professionally. And where, Fox, what is your questions, honey? Okay. How does Cohen feel about Ariana? Cohen, okay. How does Cohen feel about Ariana? All right, let's check. Well, thank you. How does Cohen feel about Ariana? Let's see. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these oracle cards. How does Cohen feel about Ariana? Please show me Cohen's feelings for Ariana. Spirit, please be with me and show me. How does Cohen feel about Ariana? Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. How does Cohen feel for Ariana? Excuse my little singing toddler down there. How does Cohen feel for Ariana? If it helps, he's an Aquarius and I'm a Libra. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right. So let's start from the right over here. Cohen feels, honestly, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up? Am I even available? Am I even fully here? Am I even really whole? This is very much the Four Swords, which is what we pulled today. Also, does my life even have more room for pleasure and play? Like, do I even have time for a relationship? That's what I'm hearing. Do I even have time for Ariana? Do I even have time for a relationship? So, Cohen is questioning what time he has in his own life at this moment. We also have broke free and heavy guilt. All right. So we have karma has shown me how wrong I was, and I'm so ashamed. But now what? You know, what do? I feel bad. I have guilt. But now what? Sorry about that. I had to put my phone on focus. I got a phone call. I'm so sorry. Okay. So anyways, Cohen feels like he's already had to break free from this person, Ariana, and he feels really bad about it. He has guilt, but honestly, he's doing that because he just doesn't think he has time or the desire for a relationship because he's not even taking care of himself at this point, at this time. So there's a lot of question to why. Let's go ahead and see this next one. Fantasy Forest, which is a lot like Seven of Cups. Living a fantasy, living a dream, not being realistic. And then down here we have Immortal Light. And we'll get to the meanings of these cards. But here she's looking into the water and there's a skeleton, and that means death. Even behind her is a skeleton in her wings, the skull of a skeleton, and it's all about death. So I feel how Cohen feels for this person is it had to end, it needs to end. I feel really bad about it, but I'm just not doing what I need to do in my life. And this is an unrealistic relationship. We're living a fantasy. It's not realistic. It's not reality. Let's get the tarot. We have the Three of Cups, celebrations, and bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Honestly, from what I'm seeing, EXO, this person is wanting to pull away and just be friends. I just want to be friends here because I have to deal with my own self. Cohen feels like he's got to do some inner work, some self regeneration, and just kind of discover the truth in himself. Cohen is doing some work on himself, some self-healing, some introspection. There's very deep Scorpio throughout the reading. Even Virgo is here and Cancerian. Okay, so I don't know if that's who he's dealing with, or that's a moon or rising, or Venus or Jupiter, something like that. But Cohen definitely feels bad about leaving a connection with Ariana, but needs to do this for himself. I do feel like he anticipates having a reconciliation, a friendship, coming together, having harmony, good times again in the future. So there is this desire, like maybe down the road, once I do what I need to do, I can come back to this and we can reconcile, we can have something else. Let's read these oracles. Oh, you see his ex is a Cancer? Okay. So Fantasy Forest, intuition. And this is a card that's graced this reading because it's a time to consider how you feel. It does not suggest that you ignore logic. Rather, you trust in the message in your heart. This message is going to appear to come from within. Someone may have felt negatively about someone on a first meeting, only to be proven right a few weeks later. Can you remember a time when you were called to do something but you didn't listen? Some will call this a second insight. All right, so Cohen had an instinct that it wasn't going to work with Ariana. There was an instinct and intuition. Maybe we should have just stayed friends. There was something inside him saying, this is not feeling right. I feel bad about it, but I feel like Cohen's doing the work. Cohen is doing the work, doing some inner work, and just being good with himself, loving himself, taking care of body and mind, and just being more single, kind of pulling away and just wanting to do him. Feeling bad for bringing an emotional pain to someone, of course, but knowing that it's the right thing to do. Now with Immortal Light, let's see. It's about deception. So he feels that he did probably lead Ariana on with some kind of deception. The motives that Cohen had in his environment were definitely in question. He knew something was off, and perhaps it was his ex that had the deception. But either way, Cohen knew intuitively that there's deception here, that not all is what it seems. When this card comes into your reading, it indicates a warning that deception is near or that someone is hiding something. And it's time to do a little research before any big commitments are made. A lot of times it describes somebody unfaithful, dishonest, and obviously that leads to a death and an ending. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm feeling for how Cohen feels about Ariana is I have to pull away. I'm going to be unattached from Ariana. I have some loneliness here. I'm going to be doing some soul searching, and I'm going to pull away from this. Under that, wow, we even have the 8 of Cups. Look at that bonus. All right, and this is obviously turning his back and walking away from Ariana, knowing nothing more can be done. Okay, and look at that, Queen of Swords, being, how do you say, certain and astute and shrewd, making that decision, the cold, hard truth, just doing the tough work that needs to be done, I feel, with the Queen of Swords. And so, yeah, I just feel like, he's hoping peace will be made, that, maybe we can be friends at some point in the future. I don't know, but I hope we don't, obviously hold grudges for forever. But, this is what I needed to do for me. And there you go. There's how he feels. But he has broken free. Hermit, 8 of Cups. Yeah, he's broken free. He's no longer really emotionally attached to Ariana at this time. It just wasn't real for him, and I think Cohen just felt there were a lot of lies, deception. You're not who I thought you were. I'm not who you thought I am. What am I doing here? I don't even have time for this kind of a situation. I've got to focus on me. I've got things I want to do for me in my life, and so there's a refocus of I'm the important one. I need to focus on me. And so it's a little bit of both for him. So EXO, I was never in a relationship with him. My ex is his brother. Aw. Well, there you go. That's what I got for Cohen. Thank you, XO. And Markers, is there anybody else Death in the cards does not mean a death in life prediction. No, it doesn't always. Only if I get that feeling or an intuitive hit that that could be it. And I will say this though, 10, or IQ, I will say this. I've gotten the death card in 2 readings when someone did die, and I disregarded it. I didn't want to see it because it was personal. It was for someone I love. It was for 2 people I love. And the death cards came up, and I said the same thing. Oh, it's not always death. You know, it could mean something else. But I do tend to notice, depending on the kind of death, it does show up in the cards. And it's good for us to pay attention to the negative meanings of the cards as well, because many times, often readers like to focus on the positive. And they're just, you know, let's be positive. Let's look at the positive outcome of the card. But it's good for us to remember in our intuition, there could always be that negative outcome. So I think it is important to warn people if they have a professional reading, they pay to get a reading done. Warn them of the possibility that it could be a negative outcome. But best case scenario, it could be this. But at least it gives them a heads up so they can take some preventative measures if need be and things of that nature. Because I do feel that's an important thing to pay attention to. Okay. Oh, not that you're aware of? All right. I have found with death that causes reflection in life of what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? Aw. Well, thank you, 1Q. And thank you guys. If there's nobody else, it is over. I will be having my lightning round again. I hope I get to see Karima again. We all got to call in Karima. Where are you? But we're going to go ahead and end this video. TQ, Steph, I got 2 death cards when I pulled cards for my friend. But the World and the Wheel of Fortune came out, even when clarifying the cards. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. Oh, she did die? Oh, my. What a surprise there at the end, TQ. Steph, I got 2 death cards to pull out. And the Wheel of Fortune and the World came out. Oh, my. Did she die in an accident? I'm curious to learn from my own readings with the Wheel of Fortune. I know that means fate, but curious also if it literally has something to do with movement, like, you know, an actual moving accident. Oh, no, it was cancer. Okay. Wow, fate, cancer. How would the world and the will and death represent cancer? I don't think it would. The only way I could see like predicting that with cancer, with the world, would be representing the body. But not all world cards really say that to a lot of people. The whole body, a wholeness. I don't really see how those cards could speak about cancer. I would think the only thing that could bring about an illness, like in a tarot reading, would be 4 swords. Yeah, 4 swords possibly in reverse, like unable to recover from an illness. Even 5 of Pentacles, you know, could be seen as an illness, a sickness. But mixing like the 5 of Pentacles with the 4 swords in reverse and death, that could definitely represent an illness. But though, yeah, those are hard ones to predict, hard ones to tell. But I bet if she had her astrology reading done, or you had read her astrology chart now, you could look back in astrology and see the timing of death and perhaps even the house that might represent sickness or illness of a disease, and perhaps even a planet that might represent it. That would be interesting to look at, you know, that chart. I've been wanting to review my grandpa's charts because he also died of cancer, and my grandma's chart that passed. I've reviewed my dad's, and I've reviewed my kid's father's chart when he died. And I saw Mars and the Sun and Mercury and what was the other one? Rahu in the sign of Gemini. And during the timing of their deaths, it was absolutely the timing around Gemini. And Mars represents a weapon or harm to the body. Obviously, it's malefic. Rahu is strange and shocking before your time, you know. And the Sun, you know, representing that leadership, that father quality. And it was also tied to my Jupiter with those. But yeah, I saw that in the chart and I was like, my gosh. The way it happened, you know. And then you look at the Mahadasha. When I saw the Mahadasha and the rulership, I was like, dang it. You've got to be kidding me. It was shocking, you know. Also, just looking at my karma from a moon sign perspective and seeing what kind of karmas I would be interacting with love and father and stuff. And it was just shocking. So your moon sign, ascendant, obviously, is going to really show you a lot of your karmas and your fates, even when doing readings on other people. Not that I do death readings. I don't want to do that. I don't think I'm going to. For people that I would do astrology readings for, birth chart readings for. But you can see them. Oh, you have all of her info. She was your friend since 12. Yeah, I would look at her chart and just see what's up with that. See what you can see. It's good to learn astrology by investigating someone that already came, lived, and what happened. You can kind of play out their life and just test what's going on and the predictions so you can predict for future charts. It's a lot of people are good at doing that. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go. I love you, and I will see you later. Have a wonderful Sunday. I love you guys, and remember, just keep swimming.